What's up, guys? We are back with episode 2 of... I already forgot what I called it. Let's see. Um, I called the video Noob's FM17 Journey. So that is what we're doing. This is Noob's FM 2017 Journey on or with the team Napoli. You guys can see better quality this episode, 1920 by 1080. We have simmed a little bit a few days in advance, and we did cancel our friendly against one of the squads just so we could fit in two... Let me move my mic. Just so we could fit in two other teams right here, Southampton and Sunderland, two English squads. I did accept both of them just because they are a little bit more of a challenge, and I do want a little bit more tough squads in the preseason just so we can be a little bit more prepared for the season, because you can see our first game of the season, excuse me, is going to be against Inter Milan. Let me move my obs over here. Okay, so I decided to start right here 5 days before the game, just because in our inbox, I did make a loan offer for this guy. Move this. Sorry for all the distractions. But I did make a loan offer for this guy from Newcastle. He is a left back, and they did put him out on loan. And I did a future fee of 5 million. He's worth 4.3, so say we play him. He's 23 years old. His stats go up, and he goes up to 7 million. They've accepted that 5 million offer. So we could potentially get him on the cheap, and look at his potential ability. Not too bad. And although we do have a backup left back in right here, Strinick. He's not going to really get any better. He's 29 years old. He's valued at a little bit more, and we just rejected an offer. So hopefully, maybe we can depart him if our other player does play well. But now we do have another left back if we accept right here. So yeah, I'm going to accept this loan. We are paying half of his salary, which isn't too bad. We do have a decent amount of money. And I am looking for a right back too. Let me see. Did I make an offer for right back? I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. I don't even know. Maybe not. But we do have Southampton in 4 days. We are playing away against them, but I don't know. I feel like this should be a game that we're winning, but not too sure because we are playing in the preseason. Our players aren't that fresh, and we might put in a little bit of some backup players. It's going to be a little bit more tough than Southampton, or against Sunderland, of course, just because Sunderland, no disrespect, they're not as good as Southampton. Okay, yeah, I did bid for Santon, 5 million. He's a quality right back, and we only have one right back. I said I wanted not a replacement for Haisaj, but a backup, and he is still a little bit young, so if we can get him on the cheap for less than 10 million, I'd be quite happy with that. I'm going to offer 7.5 because I think that he's very good. Let's go to his thing. He used to play for Newcastle. He played for Inter twice. He's been in Italy for a while, and he does have some very good stats. Acceleration is pretty good. Marking, passing, and tackling, all okay. Work rate is good, so he can get up and back. Positioning is decent. I think of him a little bit more of a wing back, but we could also play him in the full back position. So we're going to make that 7.5 million offer, and see if we can get him for the cheap, because personally I do think that's cheap for an Italian right back coming from Inter Milan over to Napoli. You would think it's going to be a little bit more expensive when it's league to league and a little bit of a rivalry at the top of the table. I cannot speak today. This reminds me right here, going down match preparation, that we only have one tactic, so I think we're going to make another. I do like this. I could see this being our main, and Hamsik is injured. I forgot. So let's make another one. I think I do want a little bit more tactics, so maybe a 4-3-1. No, 4-2-3-1. What am I even talking about? 4-2-3-1. I do want some defensive mids. I want a guy a little bit more up because I don't like that big space. Milik is still going to... Let's put Gabbiadini. We could always switch those two. In attacking mid. Who can we play there? Can Gabbiadini... No, he can't. Who is a good attacking mid that we could play there? Insigne, is he? He's okay there. We have El Kaduri. Let's look at his stats. He's okay up there. Not the best of stats, not what I'm looking for, but he is overall, he is balanced. So, you know what? We might have to play Insigne there. What is he, left, right-footed? He's very pacey, so I want to play him down the wing. Mertens, he has 15. So a little bit slower, and Callahan, 15. Yeah, Mertens just doesn't look good right there. So we're going to try Insigne right there. You never know. could be decent, and that's the point of this, to try to get players in different positions as well. And where did I play Allen and Jorginho? Allen was a little bit deeper, so we are going to do the same thing right here. I want him to be a ball-winning midfielder, so he's going to defend. I don't want him to get up. Jorginho, I want him to be a box-to-box midfield. No, I want him to be a deep-lying playmaker, but support. Because we already have 4 attackers up here. Insigne, very good stats. Can he play as a shadow striker? He can. I might try that out. Gabbiadini can play as a... not a false 9. I'm not sure if I'm really liking this. Okay, let's just put Milik back for now. I do like Milik as a target man. Callahan and Mertens going down the wing with support, and everybody else looking good. A little bit, or there's quite a bit of room up there, so I want to do wing back defend. Wing back defend, just so they're a little bit higher, and center backs can stay the same. Instructions. This is probably going to be a attacking formation. Tempo, I'm just going to do normal, and retain possession. I don't care too much about that for now, especially with our team. Let's see. Dribble less, no. Stick to positions. I sort of do want that. Be more expressive. I don't want to give the ball away too much, but I do want our defensive line a little bit higher just because there's that gap. And fluid. I always like going fluid. So, we only have 2 instructions, but that's okay for now. We'll see how it goes. Probably play that against Sunderland because I think that we can play an attacking game against them. They do have some okay players, but not the best compared to our team. Looking at all the draws right here. Gonna advance. We do have Southampton in 2 days. Inter have rejected the 7.5 million offer. Okay. So right now, I'm going to offer, it is quite a big amount. Wait, let me look at, oh, let me mute that. Let me go to his name again. Probably be worth between 13 and 27.5 million. He'll be a part of our team for a long time, so I'm going to do that. And not monthly installments, but I'm going to do after league appearances, because say we do sell him on, if he doesn't even reach the 40, 50 games, let's do 30. If he doesn't even reach that amount, we don't even have to pay him. So I'm going to do 2.5 million, which will bring that up to around 10, and maybe, just maybe, they will accept. Okay, looking good, looking good. I did decide to stop with the Villarreal offer of Victor Ruiz, I believe his name, the center back. They just weren't biting, and he was never going to sell. Who's this guy? This is a guy that we offered for, and they did reject. And he did have a fight because he wasn't being allowed to join. And let's add him to our shortlist because this is the 19-year-old that was looking pretty good. Look at his stats right there as a defensive midfielder. He's extremely interested in joining. Will they let him go out on loan? They are division rival. Transfer offer. Nah, I'm just going to wait until a little bit more goes on. We don't really need one right now anyways. Okay, Inter have rejected that 10 million offer. You know what? We're going to bump that up to 5 because if we play him for 30 games, he must be an okay player for us, and that's still only 12.5 million. I think for now that is going to be our last offer though, so I'm going to make that offer, see what they say. Injury update. Reyna's coming back 37 days, which is pretty good. This guy right here, he's a left back. Not looking too bad, and he's only 23 years old. Oh, this is the guy that we just got, duh. But he is injured. He's coming back in a couple days, though, so not too bad. Hamshake, 2 to 3 weeks, and that's probably the biggest one right there. Offering this guy from Espanyol. Not too interested. I don't need another striker. We have Giaccherini and Milik. Okay. Southampton is tomorrow. We've already been about 10 minutes into this episode. We might get that second game against Sunderland today, I hope. If not, I'll make sure to advance. I don't really want to edit this in Vegas, but if I have to, I will. But we shall see. Sim those games really quick, 1-1. Today is the game against Southampton. So I've summarized and submitted update on this guy. Oh, this is our scout. Okay, whatever. I'm still a noob at this game. That's why this is Noob's FM17 journey. I think that I can do pretty good in this series. Let's hope that I don't get fired before Christmas. Team selection. We are heading into our game. Here's a predicted starting lineup. They have 3 midfielders, a little bit back, so I think that we can push up a little bit. I don't want to use this though. I do want to play this. See, they have this going on. I want this. So what players are we going to have? Insigne needs to come off for... I don't even know who to put in because Hamsik is hurt. And Albiol. Let's get rid of them. Who can go in this place? Diawara. Okay, I thought that was the other one for a second. Let's play El Kaduri. I have not played him yet. Let's look at his stats. He can play a little bit as a cam, so I think he's a little bit more of an attacking player. So, we're going to do advanced playmaker and support. I do want him to work up this way a little bit, but not too far up. Mertens, I like him down the wing. I like Callahan attacking. And everything looks good so far. Let's get 2 more players on the bench. And this guy. And that is all that we do have. Let me move this guy up just so that doesn't bother me all the way down there. And we are going to play pretty much our best squad in this first game. And I have, okay, 3 instructions. We're going to submit this team and head into our first game that I'm managing here against Southampton away. And I like whenever the coaches, they just give their own little speech. I don't like to go that deep into it. And this is way too slow. Wow. My other career mode, or I have a Bayern Munich one going on that I'm playing by myself, and it's a lot faster. But I do have extended highlights, so hopefully we can do good. Right now, possession is still about even. It's only been 6 minutes. They do have a little bit more. And looks like they're playing a little bit fast. You could see right there, they were pushing up, and now they do have a lot more possession than us. We aren't looking too great right now, passing-wise. Look at that. We're just tossing a little bit too far up, and our headers aren't working well. They're making very good passes, and we might have to push our tempo up a little bit more because, see, they almost scored right there. Jay Rodriguez, I think that's his second shot of the game, and they do have quite a bit of possession. So already I can see that we're going to have to change something. I know it's only 15 minutes in, but I'm not liking it. So let's go a little bit higher tempo, but shorter passing. Hopefully that can boost up our possession and make us a little bit more threatening. Milik over to Callahan. Allen passing to Mertens, takes a shot, and it does go a little bit over the crossbar, it looks like. And I just want to put more pressure on them. I know that we are not going to be that much of a possession team, as Gulam almost gets a free kick. I don't know who we should have as our free kick taker. But looking a little bit better than those first 15 minutes. It's only been 4 minutes since. But we are looking a little bit better. Mertens playing it back, playing it safe. We do have a lot of room. Jorginho, what is he doing? He's going to pass to El Kaduri, Allen, Mertens, Milik. Gets a shot off. That's our first shot on target, I believe. We've had 3 shots, 1 on target, and Southampton do clear it as Harrison Reed does foul us. So possession, we are getting it back up to 49%. Our passing, 79%. Not the best, but I think it was those first 15 minutes that's what caused it. And now Southampton aren't getting the attacks that they were before, but now, as I say that, they are pushing up, and Charlie Austin does get tackled, and we do stop Charlie Austin from potentially scoring the first goal of the game. Almost halftime. We do have more possession than we did. We have more possession than Southampton right now. 5 shots with 1 on target. We are shooting the ball more than them, but we're not really getting them on target. So we're playing a lot everywhere. So a lot down the left, right, and the middle. They're playing mostly down the middle and the right. So let's look at our tactics. They're coming down the right. So Mertens and Gulam. So I might switch these up and put Jorginho, CM, defend, and deep lying playmaker, support. Okay, just because they are attacking over here a little bit more, but we're looking okay. We haven't scored yet. Maybe this work the ball into the box isn't working out for us. Let's see what our wingers could do, and we are going to start the second half. Of course, this is just a friendly, but it is great to get a win, just to get the morale of the team up a little bit. And we do get a free kick right here. Milik does kick it and didn't look close at all. We've had 8 shots, not that clinical with our shots on target because we've only had 1. And they're saying that we should work the ball into the box, but I'm not. It didn't really work the first half. I might have to change it. We still have more possession. They are getting a couple more shots. Not too many, though. Almost time for some substitutions. Let's go into our tactics. Anybody tired? Not yet, but looks like Milik isn't playing that well, but he's up there. So, complete forward. Let's do support, and let's make Mertens attack a little bit more. See how that changes everything. We don't really have Hamsik in the middle to help us. I feel like that he would have dominated that midfield and potentially pushed up, pass it to our players. And who has a chance right here? I believe it's Southampton. Ward-Prowse. They take the shot, but Raphael in place of Pepe Reina. I don't know who's going to have the starting spot. Reina is a little bit old, but he does have a lot of experience. While Raphael is a little bit young, and he's going, and they score. Shane Long gets the header from the corner. I don't know who's defending, but Shane Long, he's pretty tall. He gets the header, and we go down to Southampton with 15 minutes left. So they're still playing this. Let's try out this other formation right here. El Kaduri is going to go up there. We're going to make a lot of substitutions. Insigne is going to come on for. Let's see. Dries Mertens. And I do want Callahan to attack. And we're going to put Milik as a support again. And El Kaduri, he can be an advanced playmaker support. And Allen could be a box-to-box midfielder. So hopefully this could be a little bit better for us. Excuse me. We are attacking. And there's only 13 minutes left. So we made 1 substitution. We might make a little bit more. Gabbiadini. Let's bring him in for Milik. Milik is on a 6.1. Let's play him as a support. And let's see if we can score a goal in these last 10 minutes or so. Go back to the field. Still have 9 shots, only 1 on target. Still not looking good. 5 shots off target. Our passing is okay. A lot better than I expected. And substitutions have been made. About 9 minutes left. There is a chance right here. Who's going to go to? Looks like Southampton. They do have a lot of room. Over to Shane Long. Gets past 1 defender. Takes a shot. But Raphael with the save as he heaves it upfield. And once again, they do have a chance. Fonte almost gets the goal. And we're going to try to work the ball into the box. They keep recommending it, so we'll see. They are getting a lot more possession now. About a minute and a half remaining. This is probably it. They're probably just going to show the rest of the highlights from now on because the game's almost done. As we do get a ball over to Gabbiadini, takes a shot, but it does hit the side netting. About 40 seconds left. I think we have lost this game. Didn't look that good. It is our first game, so we do maybe need to change it up. But it is just 1 loss, so don't really know. And English squads are a lot more tough when it comes to, not defending, but they are a lot faster paced than the Serie A. So we should be winning these. I'm going to be cautious. And this is simply about fitness and preparation. So they looked relaxed. Because that's pretty much what this game was. We were trying to prepare our squad and see what kind of tactics we can use. So, not looking the best so far, but it is for tactical reasons. And right here, Santon, they want 26.5 million. That is ridiculous. Up to 32.5 million, and I am not liking that. So, we're going to reject that. And that's just way too much money for us to spend on him, especially that he's not going to be our starting right back, because I do like Haisaj right there. Player injured. He's probably in the, or he's probably in the under 18s or something. Let's see. Transfer listed. This is the guy that we did offer for before, but I think because he did have the fight with his manager, he is transfer listed now. So who's he wanted by? Fiorentina, us, and Napoli. So you know what? I'm going to offer for him. He's a quality player. Just because we saw his stats before. We're going to offer 7.5 just because he is transfer listed. And it'll probably get denied, but we will see what they come back with. Hopefully it's under 15 million because I would definitely be willing to pay for him. And that will just add another midfielder for us. We have Jorginho and Allen. But besides that, no one really. And Hamsik, he's injured, and he's not that much of a defensive midfielder anyways. Let's see. They should probably come back with it by tomorrow. Sunderland scouting report. David Moyes is the manager. 4-1-2-3, so just like Southampton. Playing style direct, marking style mixed. I don't really know what to expect out of them. And he feels that attacking movement is a good match preparation, which I think too, because they aren't the strongest of squad. Right here, 13.25 million percentage of profit from next sale. Well, that is locked, so they're not going to change that, but we are going to change that to 30 and drop this down to 8 million. Probably get rejected again, but it could still work out in our favor, possibly. So we're going to make that offer, and they should come back with that by tomorrow or the day after. Getting close to the end of the month. We do have one more month of the transfer window left, I think. Yeah, we do. And we just started the series, so we should. Going over to this Napoli friendly. When is it going to be? August 17th. Wait. Right here on the 21st. Wait, aren't we already playing them? Inter and Napoli. Let's go to our schedule. Oh, no. Well, yeah, we have a game against them 4 days later. So, I am going to decline that. Just because I don't want to play them and play them again 4 days after that. Especially if we lose, that'll just demoralize us. 13.5 million transfer to Lozano. Not too many big transfers, but some transfers. Going to continue on. Hopefully we can get this Kessie guy because he does look very good and he could be a good player for us down the road as our game does start to save. Been about 21 minutes, 22 minutes. I'm going to get this Sunderland game into this episode, even if it goes over a little bit over 30 minutes. I hope that you guys do stick through and watch this. I do get a lot of views on VidMe. Not as much on YouTube, but hopefully it does get a little bit better on YouTube. VidMe, if you guys haven't checked, links in the description. www.vid.me/exometrium. Let's see right here. Going to advance a little bit more just because the offer has not came back for the midfielder from Atalanta. I keep saying Atlanta. Let's see. I wish that this did load a little bit quicker. Maybe because I loaded in all those leagues. Still nothing. And Sunderland is in 4 days. Another English squad. Hopefully we don't lose against them like we did to Southampton. Transfers right here. They still want 13.25 million. And this, I'm going to drop that down to 30. And drop this to 10. Let's suggest that they've negotiated. Still 13.25. I don't think that we're going to win this negotiation, but let's go to 11. I am going a little bit over my comfort zone, but he is good, and I think that he will be better later on. We're going to suggest that, and 13 million. 50%, let's drop that down to 40, suggest that, and they have accepted. This is a new move, spending that kind of money on this player, but I do think that he will be worth it in the end. First team. You know what? He is going to be first team. Although he is 19, he is good. Roma are monitoring the situation. Yeah, if we let him go to a divisional rival, that's not going to be too good. And he has a good rating for the senior squad. So, appearance fee, shutout bonus, team of the year. If you got team of the year, that'd be great. I'm not going to care. Winning the Champions League, which we probably won't win. Yearly salary raise, 20%. You know what? We are going to drop that down to 10. Minimum release clause 31. I'm going to up that to 60 because he could get really good. You never know. Suggest that. That works for them, and we're going to finalize this deal. So we're probably not going to get the center back or right back that we want, but we do get a quality midfielder, hopefully in the next few days, coming from Atalanta, and he can definitely be a substitute or make alternatives appearances with Jorginho and Allen. Hamsik, he'll probably keep that midfielder, attacking midfielder, or some kind of position. And what did that just say about him? Okay, he does resume full training. That is the guy that we just got from loan. He is the left back, I believe. And I'm going to give him a couple starts probably, or a start in our next, probably against Niza right here in our friendly, if he is fit by then. That is about 6 or 7 days away of the little games right here. We have a lot of games this month. Our season opener is on the 21st. That's in 21 days. We have 4 games before that, so hopefully we can get a couple wins before that. We're just going to keep this current dimension of our field. And as we prepare for our game against Sunderland, I can't really make too many more transfer offers because we don't have the budget as a bigger squad would, and we don't really need to. We have a decent squad that we could potentially do something with. Maybe, like I said, strengthen up the defense and get a little bit stronger of attackers. We have very pacey attackers, but they're not the most clinical. Someone like Salah would be good. He is fast and he's clinical. Callejon, he did show in that preseason against our own squad, but he did show that he could score a couple goals, and hopefully he could do that later on in the season. Sorry, looking at my phone. Sunderland, we do have a game today. This is going to be the final part of the episode, about 26 minutes in so far. This should bring us to the 30-minute mark, or a little bit more right after this. Ravel Morrison did go to Crystal Palace on loan. Napoli squad to be decided. Let's respond to this. Auto select. That should be everyone. Who's this guy right here? He's under 20s. How old is he? He's 21 years old. I can't see myself playing him. Yes, we do want him. That is our new left back on loan. And who else is out? Yeah, those other guys I don't see myself playing. So we are going to confirm that selection. The squad must have at least 4 players trained by the club. Okay. Well, what do we do? What do we do? That's why they took him out. Who's this guy? I probably won't play this guy. I don't even know who he is. 25. He is a goalie. We do have Rafael and Peperena, so he is going to be out. Nope. We do need to have him in. This is tough. This is very tough. Tonelli. Christian Maggio. Where is he at right now? Is he injured? Maggio, no. I just overlooked him. Who can we take out? Who's this guy? 13.75 million. He's worth. 22 years old. I didn't even see him. Guess we just got him this year, and we're just about to sign that other guy. So we do have 2 other mid. I'm overlooking a lot of people. We'll probably take out Insigne. I think that's Lorenzo Insigne's brother. And no, he is also homegrown. I can't. This is very tough. I feel like we're gonna have to take out one of our better players. I don't want to. Strinic, 29 years old. We do have this other guy in for loan. I'm going to have to do it. He's going to have to go out because I do want the other guy in. He's probably going to email me, and we will see after this game against Sunderland. We're playing at their home stadium just like we did before against Napoli. We are Napoli. Against Southampton. We're going to use this 4-2-3-1. I do want to attack. Let's put Hamsik is still injured. Start Milik up top. I want him as an attacker now. I think he has some decent dribbling stats too. Dribbling 12. Yeah, he has pretty good stats, so I think we're going to have to put him in that position. Let's put, where's Insigne? I want him on the left, and I want to try Mertens attacking mid. No, that's not looking too good. Yeah, we're going to have to do this once again. So, advanced playmaker. No, attacking midfielder. I want him to attack. These 2 on the left and right supporting. Jorginho. You know what? Support. Advanced midfielder. Allen's going to stay back. Where's that other guy that we just saw before? Not Diawara. Not Tonelli. Where is that guy? Is it that guy right there? No, where's the guy that was worth 13.25 million? Or whatever. Oh, right here. He's a normal midfielder, so he can be in the place of Jorginho. But right now, we're going to keep this. Maybe change Haisage for Maggio, see what he can do. And we are going to start this game. We are going to be playing an attacking game. And potentially or hopefully come away with the win, because you don't want to lose 2 preseason games in a row. It will just demoralize our team, and we've already lost 1, probably down a little bit. We need to boost it right back up. So they do get the first chance here. Takes a shot, Raphael with a nice save. Pretty good shot too. They have Januzaj on loan. Pretty sure from Manchester United. He did play at Dortmund for a little bit, but I don't think he got too much playing time. Insigne takes a shot, and that's 1 on target for us. Looking like a lot of action already in the first couple minutes. We're going to cross it in, no one there, and Sunderland do clear it. We do have another opportunity right here as Callejon has the ball, plays it back over to Maggio, playing in the midfield. We're making quite a bit of room, and we can't get the goal. We've had 2 shots with 2 on target. We're playing some fast football, but we haven't scored within the first 5 minutes. Looking good, though, looking good. We're not making too much space for ourselves, but we are playing super fast as Milik does miss just wide with his head. And Januzaj is going to pass it in, but Mertens does clear it over to Milik. Now, who's going to get the chance right here? Insigne over to Milik as it goes right over to Mika. So a lot of action in this first 7 minutes from both squads. They are looking quite well. Look, all their attacks have been down the left with Kazri. He is a very good player too. So I could already see that the ball is going to go down over to him a lot. Even though it's only been 10 minutes. Maggio, he's going to be a fullback, and he is going to... No, defensive fullback. He's just going to straight up defend. And we're going to have to change this up right here. Okay. Because Kazri, he is a signing from Bordeaux, I think, last year. And he came midway through, I think, with Payet at the same time. And he did do okay in the Premier League for his first half. And, yeah, they're still playing quite a bit down that left wing. We do get another chance right here. Milik is breaking through. He can't get it to anybody. We get the ball in the middle. Callejon takes a shot on his left foot, I believe. And we do get our first goal with me in charge. You can see the replay right here. Mertens, he's going to pass it over to Milik, who gets the ball over to Callejon. Gets past one guy. Beautiful shot into the top, bottom left. I don't know. But we are up 1-0 against the English squad, Sunderland. And that is a very big boost to us right now. They do have a yellow card in the defensive midfielder, Kirchhoff, former Bayern Munich player. And let's see. As long as we could shut down Kazri like we just did right there. Insigne is going to pass over to Milik. We are playing fast, and they do shut us down in the box. So what I did like right there is that how we did switch Maggio to more of a defensive right back, and we almost get a goal right there. Just to stop Kazri, because he is making a lot of the runs, as well as, I'm guessing, Rodwell and Anichebe in the middle of the park. Kazri takes a shot right there, probably their most attacking player. We do get a counter going on, but we can't do anything with it. Sunderland do have most of the possession, as Sunderland do get a chance right there. No, we have more possession, but they did look quite threatening. They've had 10 shots with 2 on target. So, I don't know. Let's encourage the team. I don't know. Let's look at the action zones. Action zones. Stats? No, analysis. Action zones. So, Sunderland, most of their attacks have been... No. Most of the time, they've had it in the midfield. But they do get up quite a bit. They take a lot of shots. Where did I just go? Oh, God. Match. Field. Overview. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Where are the stats? I can't even find the stats. But are we going to switch anybody up? Anybody up? Insigne isn't playing that well, but he's also in a position that he's not comfortable with. Mertens, he's doing average, I guess. But Insigne, I don't want him to feel uncomfortable, but I do want him to adapt this role a little bit, because I feel like he can play very well. So let's play him as an advanced playmaker, but I still want him to attack, so maybe he can make a little bit more chances. And we do have a couple yellow cards. We're playing a little bit rough. Maggio, he's holding down that position quite well. Koulibaly's probably playing the best. We're going to keep this for a little bit longer. Start this second half, go back to the field. And they've had 11 shots, but only 3 of them have been on target, so I'm not too worried, as they do get a chance right there. They have a corner kick. Yeah, a lot of them haven't been on target, so as long as we can force the shot, but it can go over the crossbar or whatever, or not on target, I won't be too disappointed. So we're going to go into a control, because we are winning. I don't want to be caught out of position, as we get a nice opportunity with Jorginho right there. Takes the shot, but the goalkeeper does save it. We've had 66% of our shots on target, which is very good, in my opinion. Maybe to you guys it's not. And our passing has been okay. It's 76%, not the best, but for our squad, I don't see us holding too much or getting too many completed passes. As long as we can play some fast attacking football, then we can get a couple goals and then start playing back a little bit later on, which isn't that great of a mindset, but with a team like ours, I think that is probably the best way to go. We get a chance right there, as Machio does get an injury. So, facial injury. Let's watch Haisage for him. Confirm that. And game's almost over. Hopefully Maggio isn't hurt, because it's only a facial injury, so it shouldn't be bad. And Haisage, he's a quality defender anyway. So we almost give up a goal, but Raphael does keep us in the lead with about 17 minutes to go. Sunderland are pushing up a little bit more as expected because the game is almost done. So let's go to our tactics. Drop Jorginho back. Insigne, he's going to come out of the game. I'm going to put this guy that does have pretty good potential or whatever, and he's going to defend. He's going to be a support, and hopefully we can close out this game with a 1-0 victory. Play a little bit more defensive, but I still want to control the game. We've had 6 out of 11 shots on target, which is still good. One more chance right here from us. Few minutes away from the 80-minute mark. Mertens. I had to mute that mic. We don't get a chance right here. Mertens over to Milik. Is he going to take the shot? He does, but Pickford does save it. Our new midfielder that we did get passes over to Callahan, gets the header, but it does go out for a goal kick. A lot of action in these last about 15 minutes. They take a shot, Raphael. I don't even know if that was a shot or a pass or what. And I'm sorry, I have to text my dad because they are being ridiculous. And Defoe does cross it, and they get a goal. I'm so sorry for that. But they get a goal right here with 10 minutes left. And it looks like that we're not going to close out this game. So, go back to our tactics. Right here, I'm going to push him up because that was working for us before. And Dilibaji does get a yellow card. He's playing in center midfielder position. And now Kirikez does get a foul 90 minutes in. That's probably going to be a yellow card. And it looks like we're going to come away with just not 1 point, but we're going to come away with the draw. Could have had the win. I'm sorry I couldn't commentate over that goal. I had to text my dad. I'm doing this all live. I'm not editing it. That should be the end of the game with about 7 minutes remaining. And it is 1-1 here against Sunderland. We should be winning these games. I feel like we could have won that game. And we are going to leave that match. And that is going to be where I'm going to end the episode. Maggio is injured for 2 to 3 days. Not bad. But hopefully you guys did like this episode of Noob's FM17 journey. And I will see you guys on episode 3.